Have you ever seen a team stare down the Haka and win? Well, England just did it. And the mastermind behind their epic response was none other than Jamie George. He revealed that the plan was inspired by their legendary 2019 World Cup semi-final win, a moment that still gives fans chills. England hadn't beaten the All Blacks at home in 13 long years, so the stakes were sky high. George admitted he was the brains behind the operation. As the All Blacks began their traditional war dance, England started in a straight line, then dramatically broke into a V shape. It was a moment of pure theater. The plan was symbolic. George, as the oldest player in the squad, stood on one end, while Henry Pollock, the youngest, was on the other. Captain Mauro Itoje stood right at the point of the V, a picture of defiance. Although, to be honest, it looked a bit more like a C shape. But the intention was clear. And speaking of Henry Pollock, the camera caught him licking his lips during the Haka. George even joked that they were a little hesitant to give such a key role to Pollock, who's known for getting under opponents' skin. But it worked. The image was electric. This whole strategy was a throwback to 2019. Back then, England's V-shaped response was followed by a stunning performance that knocked the All Blacks out of the World Cup. After that match, Mako Vunipola admitted they knew it would rile them up. England actually got fined that time because some players crossed the halfway line, which is against World Rugby rules. But this time, they were careful. George and Pollock stayed in their half, even as the All Blacks advanced towards them. George confessed he wondered if things might get heated. Maybe even a repeat of the famous 1997 incident where Richard Cockerill went nose-to-nose with Norm Hewitt. But ultimately, the decision to respond was about connecting with the Twickenham crowd. George said he pitched the idea to Mauro Itoje and coach Steve Borthwick. He liked the idea of starting in a flat line and then moving into the V, replicating that 2019 magic at their new home ground. Itoje was on board, as long as it didn't require too many rehearsals. The plan was simple yet brilliant. The oldest on one side, the youngest on the other, and the captain in the middle. It was a statement of unity, spanning generations of English talent. George said he felt the All Blacks' response was good too, creating that classic, old school, face-to-face intensity that makes rugby so special. He emphasized how much the team talks about connecting with the fans and making match days at their home stadium an unforgettable experience. But he also knew that a cool response to the Haka means nothing if you do back it up. And back it up they did. This victory was historic. It was only the 9th time an England side has ever defeated the All Blacks. After the match, George urged his teammates to soak it all in. Be present. Enjoy it. This is history, he told them. He reminded them how people still talk about the legendary 2012 win, about Manu Tuilagi's performance, about Brad Barrett's try. He wanted this new generation to create their own legacy. He wanted to give the 82,000 fans in the stadium and the millions watching at home something to talk about for years to come. And what better way to do that than by ending a 13-year drought? Against the most formidable team in rugby? This wasn't just a win. It was a statement, a perfectly executed plan, both on and off the ball. From the first challenge of the Haka to the final whistle, it showed a team that is not only talented, but also smart, brave, and deeply connected to its supporters. As they now look ahead to their next match against Argentina, they do so with the momentum of a historic victory and the knowledge that they have created a moment that English rugby fans will never forget. What did you think of England's response and their performance? Let me know in the comments below. It was an incredible day for English rugby and a reminder of why we love this sport. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more rugby content. See you next time.